Okay, what do you do when you got a drive cable broke and you don't have another one? Yeah, we got to do something with it. So let me show you my method. Okay, here's the two ends of that cable. You can see the one's rusted apart. It has a ball on one end and has an elbow on the other. Now I'm gonna try to do something with this elbow here. We'll see what we can. There you can see the rust, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. My eyes ain't focusing, the camera ain't focusing. Anyway, it definitely rusted in half. That's what started the problem. We'll see what we have. A brand new bicycle cable. I got one knob on the end and nothing on the other. So I think I'm going to have to modify that other end from the other cable. I cut it off the cable and I'm going to drill a hole in it. Let's see how that works. Okay, first of all, you're going to need a bit small enough for the diameter of the cable, so you got to get it matched pretty good. Luckily, I have an adapter so that I can use my drill press, because my drill press won't go this small. But now I can put that up in there. And I'm ready to drill. Let's do that. Okay, that should do. We got a hole there. Now we can put that cable through. And I think what I'm going to do is run it through like that and fold it over, and then I'll clamp it, twist tie it, something. But I got to get the right dimensions. There's no way to drill out the old one. It's just kind of impossible to do. So I went this way with it. Now I had a carbide bit, so that carbide bit is hard enough to go through the old cable and drill it. A regular bit might not work, but I got it, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Okay, this is pretty easy. This actually goes up through like this. That knob goes in like that and holds it. And we can shove this up in. I pre-oiled the tube, so hopefully it doesn't rust again and somebody keeps it oiled next time. There you go. It's like brand new. Let's do the other end. Okay, here's the other end. I'm just going to put it through this piece here. Shove it in the hole where it belongs. And I'll bring it through. Pull it tight. Pretty tight. Test it. Feels like it's working. Now I'm going to tie it off here. and tape it up, make sure nobody can get hurt on it. I'll cut off the excess. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, I have this spool of pretty soft yet tough wire. It's like picture hanging wire or something like that, maybe. It's soft, pliable. Okay, and I'm going to go around there and wrap it a whole bunch of times and make a collar so that it can't slip out. And I'll show you when I'm done. Pretty simple, just wrap it up. Okay, there it is. Hopefully you can see it in focus. Okay, it's just wrapped up a whole bunch of times, back and forth. Make sure it's tight so that cable can't slip. Okay, being kinked like that should hold itself in place. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut the wire off right there and here, and I'm going to tape it up with electrical tape for safety and put it back together. That's all there is to that. It should be pretty simple job. Now, if you couldn't drill the hole through here, I think I'd try to clean that up and solder to it. And there you go. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, and we'll just tape this up so there's no sharp edges sticking out, which there already isn't, as soon as I fold that under. Okay, and then we'll put it back together. That's it. Pretty simple job. Another one done. Okay, a little heat shrink. Put tape underneath there, a little heat shrink on there. Shove it in there. Whoops. Shove it in there real easy. Blah blah. Blah blah. Done. Let's see, back out. I command you, camera, back out. Zoom out. There you go. That should do it. Drive, no drive. Drive, no drive. Works for me. One last thing. Don't forget to oil it. Pull it up and down. Drop some oil down in there. Get as much as you can in. When you see it coming out the other end, you know you've done your job. But keep it that way a couple times a summer. And definitely before you put it away for winter, make sure that it's well oiled. That'll save you this trouble.